Well, good morning, everybody. Thank you for being here today. We are here today to talk to you about Quitting Time, a device which we think will revolutionize the smoking aid industry. Now, before we get started, a quick overview of what Quitting Time is. Quitting Time is a company that makes wearable, futuristic technology that regulates personal nicotine absorption in hopes to cease cigarette and nicotine addiction. So that's a really scientific overview of who we are as a company. But let's talk about why we chose smoking and quitting smoking first of all. Specifically in the country of Japan, where we're going to be operating, Japanese citizens have a higher smoking rate than most, and they also have a harder time quitting smoking than other first world countries. So we saw this as a problem. We wanted to tackle this problem. And to talk more about our problem and what we're doing to fix it, we have Alex King for you.
Yeah. To solve this problem, our solution, the Quitting Time device, provides a technological and scientific strategy to help customers quit smoking. With statistical data detailing milestones and personal goals, users can not only view progress, but can share their journey on social media. The business model. Our wearable devices, we're going to sell for $99.68. The cost to produce these items are $39.86, which leaves a profit of $59.82. with roughly a 40% profit margin. Then to refill the nicotine cartridges, to use this product, we're selling our cartridges for $3.85 with a cost to produce of $1.55. That's a profit about $2.30 per cartridge, which allows for a profit margin of about 60%. Our strategic advantages. We use cutting edge technology. We allow users to share the results on social media. We have individualized and personalized quitting plans to increase your chance of being able to effectively quit. We are a safer alternative than smoking or other aids such as e-cigs and, say, smokeless tobacco, because our product allows you to not overdose on nicotine or be able to absorb so much you become sick. We also have an advantage in that we're allowed to ship our products domestically, and that all our manufacturers are already in Japan. And also another strategic advantage is that our product is more convenient for users because they only have to refill their cartridge a couple times a week or a couple times a month, and that allows them to just pretty much program the watch once a month and really not have to worry about it after that. Here to talk about marketing is Brett Jankowski.
Okay, so with our marketing and sales, we really wanted to focus on a target market of 18 to 35. We wanted to hit new to market innovators. And we wanted to focus on selling them in because we didn't want to make it too feminine. We wanted to make it kind of a universal fit for people really seeking to stop smoking. Now with our promotions, yes, it's $99 for one. But if we ran promotions, we could do a slightly discounted rate for two. Why do that? Because then we could increase the strong sense of community. We could have two people doing a smoking aid together rather than having one. And with our brand, we just want to have timetables. We want to have milestones. We want people to be able to share that journey when they're on their way to the progress. So our competition, like Alex mentioned earlier, we have nicotine patches, which is, everyone knows about those, the patch. We have e-cigarettes, which is relatively new, and we have smokeless tobacco. We have to convince these long-term smokers that this is going to be the way they quit. It's a new product to quit an old habit. And why we are qualified to talk about this product and really sell this product is simply that we've all been affected by it. We know friends, we know family who have been distraught because they are addicted to nicotine, whether it be smokeless tobacco, whether it be actual cigarettes. We feel that our team is qualified because we want to make a difference in the smoking industry and the smoking aid industry. Now, with us today to talk about financials is Shauna.
The first thing that we begin with is what we think it's going to cost in order for us to start up our company. On this slide, you see what it's going to take to get the company registered, rent the office space, and get the office furnished. That adds up to about 22 million Japanese yen. which is roughly 179.8 thousand US dollars. And so the next thing that we see is how we think that we're going to finance this. Out of our personal savings, we estimate that we can each invest the equivalent of 20,000 US dollars a piece, so $80,000, and that adds up to that 9.8 million Japanese yen. And also, we want to have a higher debt than equity as far as what we're actually taking out in loans. And we decided not to get it from our relatives in the United States due to the Japanese having such a low interest rate. Right now, their interest rate is actually below 1% on loaned funds. And the rest we're going to take out in equity. And we will give that investor 2% of the company. We value that based on what we expect the company to earn in the first year and not what it's going to take to start up. Actually, giving them 2% is an incentive for them because what they would be giving us wouldn't actually add up to 2% of the worth of the company after that first year. Okay, and then we did our sales projections. We'll start with the actual wearable watch. We estimate that it will take roughly 12,000 yen to make one watch. And we think we're going to sell to 1% of the population in Japan that is trying to actively quit smoking. So that would be 35,000 people in the first year. That would give us total sales of 433.4 million. And that would cost us 173.4 million to make, giving us a total profit of 760 million Japanese yen in the first year, which is about 2.1 million in US dollars. As far as our sales projections for the long run, or for the next year, we expect to retain 1% of our customers from the previous year and get 5% of the remaining people who are trying to quit smoking. And that is where that number comes from. And in the third year, we expect to gain 7% of the remaining people who are trying to quit smoking and 1% of the people that we gain from the next year. We only expect to retain 1% because we expect our product to work. The point is for them to not be addicted to nicotine anymore, and so we expect that we won't retain a lot of the customers that we've had previously. And then as far as the refills, the units sold for the refills is calculated based on the amount of people that we expect to buy, plus the fact that one pack lasts 2 weeks, so 26 packs a year for the average person with 7 refills per pack. So that would give us 6.4 million roughly in units sold. And the refills cost 191 yen to make, and we are going to sell them for 474. We're selling them at this price so that we will remain competitive with nicotine patches. As far as the cost compared to cigarettes, it's about half of what it would be for the person to continue smoking cigarettes. As you can see, the increase of the selling price and the cost of goods sold, it's just a 4% increase each year to allow for a buffer for inflation. All right. As far as the income statement, the most important thing that you see here is that our profit margin is going to be about 38% each year, and we're very happy about that. And as far as our balance sheet goes, that is just going to show how much debt we plan to take on. We don't plan on financing with much debt. We might possibly in years after 2018, depending on if we want to manufacture the products ourselves in the future. As of now, we are contracting with other manufacturers. All right. And just as a summary, gross profits, just the revenues minus the cost of goods sold is about 59.6%. So, you know, we're happy with that compared to the actual profit margin.
All right, thank you very much, Shauna. So finally, I want to give you guys a quick summary of Quitting Time, our company, and what we see as an investment opportunity here. A couple of quick things to keep in mind about Quitting Time while you're thinking about your decision. First, Quitting Time, it's an innovative way to track and quit your smoking habit with a personalized plan. This is something that's different from what's out there currently. We believe it's much better, much more effective at helping people to quit smoking. Secondly, Quitting Time provides smokers with a social and statistical push to keep saying no to smoking. So every time you post that you've met a milestone, every time you look at your quitting time and see your nicotine use is going down, that's going to continue to motivate you to say no. And finally, Quitting Time is simple and easy, and all it requires is something a lot of people do already: wear a watch. So finally, where does that leave us in terms of you as investors? We believe that quitting smoking shouldn't be difficult, stress-inducing, or a chore for that matter. Quitting Time, our product, provides users with a support community and monitoring system which allows users to attack the habit in a new and revolutionary way. Now, from an investment standpoint, our company, Quitting Time, represents an opportunity to tap into a huge market, $1 billion alone in 2014, at a low cost and high profit margin. We think Quitting Time has huge growth potential in Japan and abroad, and we certainly hope that you will help us to reach this potential with your support. Thank you very much, and we look forward to working with you in the future.